In any form of intensive meditation practice, whether it's even a weekend, or a week, or 10 days, or 3 months, it's not a bliss trip. And so I think it's good for people to understand. There was a Japanese poet, I think. I don't think she was a nun, but I can't quite remember. She had a great line that so expresses what happens on retreat. And I just remember off the top of my head the last lines, which were, I think I remember the whole thing. The moon at dawn, solitary, mid-sky, I knew myself completely, no part left out. So that's really what happens in meditation. We open ourselves to be aware of this whole mind-body process and everything that contains, which is all our memories and conditioning and our past life experience, and it's all in there. I knew myself completely, no part left out, which means, yes, we see the wonderful things and the wonderful qualities, but we also see the shadow side, all the challenges and the difficulties in our lives, in our minds. The beauty of the Dharma is that the beauty of the Dharma and long intensive practice is that it's enough time to develop some stability of mind, which comes when the concentration gets a little stronger, when the mindfulness gets a little stronger. And it's really that stability that comes in long practice that allows us to be with the whole of ourselves, to see every part, and that no part is left out. And that can take many forms. Sometimes it's the form of the classical hindrances the Buddha talked about, where it's just strong desire, and all kinds of fantasies can arise, or different aversion or judgment, sleepiness, restlessness, doubt. So these can be very powerful, but they're all workable. However, it takes time to really work with them and to see how to unhook, from them. So that's, again, the challenges are there, but the way to deal with them is also there. And it's really the essence of what the Buddha taught, how we can free our minds from these difficulties. And there can be other challenges as well. People sometimes come with some really difficult life circumstances, either in the present or in the past, and that will also come up. But unlike when we're just immersed in our worldly activities, where we don't really have the time or necessarily even understand the methodology for working with these issues, on a retreat like the 3 months, the teachings themselves provide the methodology, and with skilled teachers can really help people navigate the challenges. And actually, it becomes a process of purification. We're actually purifying our hearts and minds from all those things which cause suffering in our lives. So it's powerful, and powerful and transformative. And of course, I'm biased. However, when I look around in what's offered generally in our society to deal with challenging situations, Of course, there are many very specific modalities that can be really helpful. But in my experience, there's just nothing quite like intensive Dharma practice. It's unique. I just have not found anything that is so comprehensive and so transforming and goes to such depth. And I think this is why people keep coming. It's quite amazing.